Welcome to the Deep Dive, where we're diving into something that's really got the tech world buzzing.
It has.
Microsoft's Phi-3 Mini-128K-Instruct model.
Yeah.
You might be thinking
Yeah.
another AI model.
Right.
Like, so what?
Yeah.
But trust me, this one is different.
It is.
It's like the David to the Goliaths of the AI world.
Yeah.
Packing a punch despite its small size.
That's true. It really challenges that whole assumption that bigger is always better.
Right.
Imagine a model that can grasp complex ideas, write code, even summarize those never-ending reports we all dread.
Oh.
And all of this on hardware that's surprisingly accessible.
Yeah, that's right. We're not talking about needing a supercomputer here.
No.
So for those listening who maybe aren't, deep in the AI world,
Right.
what exactly is Phi-3 Mini?
So it's a language model with 3.8 billion parameters, which, to put it into perspective, is significantly smaller than giants like GPT-3.
Right.
But that's part of its magic,
Yeah.
It's designed to be efficient, run smoothly, even on a single GPU.
Wow.
And the cherry on top,
Yeah.
it's open source.
I was going to say.
Meaning anyone can dive in and explore its possibilities.
It's always exciting. Open source always opens up
It does.
a world of possibilities for developers and tinkerers.
Absolutely.
So you said it's small but mighty. What are some of the things that make it so impressive?
So one of its most striking features is its long context length.
Okay.
We're talking a whopping 128,000 tokens.
Wow.
To give you an idea, that's like processing an entire novella in one go.
Really?
This is what allows it to tackle tasks that involve massive amounts of text, like summarizing lengthy documents or answering questions based on a whole research paper.
128,000 tokens.
Yeah.
That's mind-boggling.
It is.
But it's not just about size, you mentioned. It can also reason like us humans.
Yeah.
How does it do that?
Well, it's been trained on a massive data set of 4.9 trillion tokens,
Okay.
which is a mix of real-world text and specially designed synthetic data to teach it how to think logically.
So it's not just memorizing facts.
Right.
It's learning how to solve problems
Yeah.
and understand relationships.
Exactly. Think of it like giving the model a crash course in logic puzzles, coding challenges, and mathematical problems.
So it's not a walking encyclopedia, right?
Right.
Does its smaller size mean it misses out on some of that vast world knowledge?
That's a great point.
Yeah.
Its strength is in reasoning, not necessarily in storing vast amounts of trivia.
Okay.
So while it might not ace a trivia night, it excels at tasks requiring logic and critical thinking.
That makes sense. It's all about picking the right tool for the job.
It is.
But how do we know it actually lives up to the hype?
Yeah.
How does it compare to other models out there?
That's where benchmarking comes in.
Okay.
Phi-3 Mini was put through a battery of tests designed to evaluate language models.
Okay.
And the results,
Yeah.
it outperformed models many times its size on tasks involving common sense reasoning, logic puzzles, code generation, even general language understanding.
So it's punching way above its weight class. It's like seeing a featherweight boxer take down a heavyweight champion.
Exactly. It's a real testament to the power of efficient design and smart training techniques.
Yeah.
For example, on AGI eval, a benchmark that assesses general artificial intelligence.
All right.
Phi-3 Mini scored an impressive 39.5, even with limited examples to work with.
Wait, limited examples. You're telling me this doesn't need to be spoon-fed a ton of data to perform well?
That's right. It's called few-shot learning, and Phi-3 Mini excels at it.
Wow.
This means it can learn new tasks with minimal training data, demonstrating its ability to generalize knowledge to new situations.
Okay.
And its performance on other benchmarks like MMLU for general language understanding further solidifies its capabilities.
That's remarkable. So it learns fast.
It does.
And adapts to new challenges.
Yeah.
So it handles logic and reasoning like a champ.
Mm-hmm.
But what about those super long context tasks we talked about earlier?
Right.
Like document summarization. Does it actually live up to the hype of that 128,000 token context length?
Absolutely. When tested on benchmarks specifically designed for long context, understanding it consistently outperforms other models in its size class, often by a significant margin.
Okay.
Take GovReport, for example.
Yeah.
A benchmark focused on summarizing those dense government documents.
Yeah.
Phi-3 Mini scored an impressive 25.3, while a larger model, Mistral 7B, could only manage a 4.9.
That's a remarkable difference.
It is.
It's clearly not just handling long context, but excelling at them.
Yeah,
This is really opening my eyes to the potential applications.
it is.
But before we get carried away, I think it's important to pause here and
Yeah.
delve into a crucial aspect of any AI development.
Yeah,
How is this model trained?
yeah.
And what steps were taken to make it reliable and effective?
You're spot on. We'll uncover those details in the next part of our deep dive. We'll unpack the training process and explore the techniques that make Phi-3 Mini such a powerful and intriguing addition to the AI landscape. Welcome back to the deep dive.
Where we're peeling back the layers of Phi-3 Mini.
That's right.
Taking a look at what makes it tick.
It's easy to get caught up in all the cool things it can do, but
Yeah.
I find the training process itself fascinating.
Yeah.
It really highlights the ingenuity of the developers.
I'm with you on that. So how did they train this model to be so efficient and powerful?
Well, they used a clever combination of techniques.
Okay.
One of them is called supervised fine-tuning, or SFT for short.
Okay.
Think of it like a teacher guiding a student,
Okay.
providing clear instructions and examples to follow.
So it's all about giving the model a clear roadmap
Yeah.
and refining its behavior.
Exactly. And then they incorporated another technique called direct preference optimization, or DPO.
Okay.
Imagine presenting the model with different options for the same task,
Okay.
and then having humans judge which one is the best, most useful, or simply most aligned with our expectations.
There's like a taste test for AI.
Yeah.
Humans are the ultimate judges, helping to shape the model's output.
That's a great way to put it.
Yeah.
And by integrating those human preferences into the training process,
Okay.
the developers were able to create a model that's not only powerful, but also more in tune with human values and communication styles.
That's so cool. It's like they're teaching the model not just what to say, but how to say it
Right.
in a way that resonates with us.
Precisely. And that focus on quality and making sure the model is truly aligned with human needs is a big theme
Yeah.
in Phi-3 Mini's development.
Right.
They were incredibly meticulous about the data used for training, ensuring it was not just vast, but also accurate, well-structured, and rich in reasoning-focused content.
So it's not just about feeding it a fire hose of data.
Right.
It's about giving it a curated diet
Exactly.
of information.
You nailed it. And this attention to detail is reflected in how Phi-3 Mini performs.
Right.
It consistently demonstrates the ability to think critically, solve complex problems, and generate text that is both creative and aligned with the given instructions.
All right, so we've talked about the training and the data, but
Yeah.
let's get practical for a moment.
Okay.
How can people actually use Phi-3 Mini?
Right.
Where can they find it?
That's the great thing. It's readily available on Hugging Face,
Okay.
which is a popular platform for sharing and accessing all kinds of machine learning models.
Hugging Face, love the name.
I know, right?
It's like they're making AI more approachable and cuddly.
Exactly. And
Right.
their interface is incredibly user-friendly.
Okay.
You can even run Phi-3 Mini on Azure AI Studio if you prefer a cloud-based environment.
So whether you're a coding whiz or just starting to explore AI,
Uh-huh.
there's a way for you to get your hands on this model
Right.
and see what it can do.
Exactly. And to make it even easier,
Yeah.
they've provided clear instructions and code examples. They even highlight a specific chat format
Yeah, cool.
that works exceptionally well with Phi-3 Mini, allowing you to have natural flowing conversations with it.
So I could have a chat with Phi-3 Mini,
You could.
ask it to summarize a research paper for me, or even ask it to help me write different kinds of creative content.
It's like having an AI assistant who's a whiz at reasoning and communication,
Okay.
and its ability to process those long contexts, its compact size, and its open source nature.
Yeah.
Make it incredibly versatile. We're really just beginning to explore the possibilities here.
We've delved into the architecture, the training, the performance benchmarks, and even how to access and use Phi-3 Mini.
We have.
But I think it's time we shift gears and talk about something that's got me really excited.
Okay.
Let's talk about real-world applications.
All right.
What can we actually do with this technology?
That's the million-dollar question, and that's exactly what we'll be exploring in the final part of our deep dive. We'll move beyond the technical specs and explore the potential of Phi-3 Mini to impact our lives in tangible ways. And welcome back to the final part of our deep dive into the world of Phi-3 Mini.
Where we're shifting gears from the technical nuts and bolts
Yes.
to something I always find thrilling, the potential real-world impact.
You know, one of the things that really sets this model apart is its accessibility. Because of its compact size, it can run on less powerful hardware,
Right.
opening up possibilities we haven't even begun to explore.
I'm picturing a future where everyone has access to this level of AI assistance,
Yeah,
regardless of their technical resources.
that's right.
That's pretty mind-blowing.
Absolutely. Imagine having this kind of AI power right on your phone,
Oh, wow.
helping you summarize news articles,
Yeah.
craft emails,
Yeah.
or even generate creative content on the go. The possibilities are endless.
Wow, that's really painting a picture of a future
It is.
where AI is seamlessly integrated into our everyday lives.
Uh-huh.
What are some specific applications that have you particularly excited?
One area that I find incredibly intriguing is education.
Okay.
Imagine Phi-3 Mini as a personalized tutor,
Oh, wow.
adapting to each student's learning style and providing tailored support.
Interesting.
It could answer questions, offer feedback on writing assignments, and even create practice problems based on individual needs.
That's a game changer, especially for students who might not have access to traditional tutoring.
Absolutely.
It's like having an AI study buddy available 24/7.
Exactly. And it's not just limited to students. Phi-3 Mini could be a game changer for professionals across various fields.
Oh.
Picture a lawyer using it to swiftly summarize complex legal documents,
Oh, yeah.
or a doctor leveraging its capabilities to stay up to date on the latest medical research.
So it's a tool that can empower people across different domains,
It is.
helping them process information more effectively
Yeah.
and stay ahead of the curve.
That's the beauty of it. And because it's open source,
Right.
developers are free to experiment and innovate, building upon the existing framework to create applications we haven't even imagined yet.
It's amazing to think about the collaborative potential that open source unlocks,
It is.
fueling a wave of creativity and innovation in the AI space.
Absolutely. This is just the beginning, and we're witnessing the birth of a new era in AI,
Yeah.
one where accessibility and collaboration are key driving forces.
Well, I think it's safe to say that this deep dive has given us a lot to think about.
It has.
We've explored the technical marvels of Phi-3 Mini, unpacked its potential impact on various sectors, and even glimpsed into a future where AI is more accessible and integrated than ever before.
It's been a fascinating journey. What's particularly remarkable is that Phi-3 Mini achieves all of this while maintaining a compact and efficient design.
Right.
It truly speaks to the remarkable advancements happening in AI research.
As we wrap up this deep dive,
Yeah.
I have one final question for you.
Okay.
And for all our listeners out there,
Right.
what possibilities does this spark in your mind? What problems could you solve? What innovations could you create
Yeah.
with a tool like Phi-3 Mini at your fingertips?
That's the real power of this technology. It's not just about what it can do today, but about the infinite possibilities it unlocks for tomorrow.
Right.
It's a call to action for all of us to imagine, experiment, and contribute to the evolving landscape of AI.
I could have said it better myself. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive, and until next time, keep exploring the ever-evolving world of AI and all the wonders it holds.